The demon flower began to speak. I don't remember how much time has passed. All day long I keep company with these dead souls. I've almost forgotten what purpose a cheating human form serves anymore. You're coming to play with me. Damn you all. Peish, are you listening to me? When did Antiu and the others run away so fast? Why is this ground so hard? I can't break through it. Torv, this is Arose. The demon flower transformed and continued speaking. If you've already discovered my secret, you're naive enough to believe that I'll spare you. Before I could finish speaking, a punch landed squarely on its face. The one who threw the punch was none other than Antiu. Ren-chan, Tolji, hurry and find a way out. I wondered. That's strange. I completely removed the murderous aura that you humans talk about, yet you still punch without hesitation. It seems you knew that I would kill all of you. Antiu replied. At first, seeing that you had no murderous aura, I thought I might be able to negotiate with words. But my private intelligence source told me that you had already developed the intent to kill. The intelligence source was none other than the system. The system announced, ****! Instant side quest, survive for 1 hour under the pursuit of the soul-hooking wonder flower. Mission reward, unknown. Punishment for mission failure. Do I need to elaborate? Naturally, you will be raised by me. The tree teleported backward and lamented. Sire, just a little bit more and I could have escaped the dimensional battlefield's constraints. I collect souls in this dimensional battlefield to aid my cultivation. Recently, the results haven't been bad. A continent called Starfall Continent suddenly offered me a large number of souls. My existence is not permitted by this dimensional battlefield because I have surpassed the heavenly rank as it defines it. If I am discovered, I might die. But with my strength alone, posing the upper realm is still a pipe dream. Therefore, I must continue to accumulate energy until I can temporarily interrupt the upper realm's control over the dimensional battlefield. I'll take that opportunity to escape to another continent, where the sky is high and the sea is vast, no longer bound by anything. Antiu was speechless. The system said, why doesn't the host just tell him? Antiu began to speak. The connection between the upper realm and this dimensional battlefield was cut a week ago. It will probably reconnect in 2 more days. If you had gone out a few days ago, you probably would have finished moving to your new home already. The real? Is that so? It's 100% accurate. I can swear on Ren-chan's luck. It didn't believe him and roared back. Do you take me for an uneducated fool? Easily tricked. The upper realm cut the connection silently. This dimensional battlefield is their strategic backyard. Are they idiots? Are they mentally deficient? How could they let such an important place lose connection? Don't tell me the upper realm temporarily took time off work. Anyone making such a mistake would have been crushed by the higher-ups of the upper realm long ago. At this moment in the upper realm, an old man was sweating profusely as he pleaded. Thor, later, almost there. We'll find the dimensional battlefield again very soon. It's just a technical adjustment. Everything is under control. The high level set another deadline, 3 days. If you still haven't found the dimensional battlefield in 3 days, bring me your head. Returning to Antiu, the demon flower continued, the small fry at the earth rank like you actually dares to lie so brazenly. Why don't you just say the **** cut off the upper realm's connection? Antiu heard this and replied, Bar, you really have vision. It actually was me. Teehee. The demon flower replied in disbelief. Back then, to probe the upper realm's control over the dimensional battlefield, I consumed over half of my life force to scatter thousands of seeds, attempting to infiltrate other continents. The result was that apart from one seed that lost connection, all other seeds were destroyed by the upper realm. To oppose the upper realm, forget about you. Even those 2 heavenly rank individuals who keep trying to ambush me from behind don't have this ability, he said while glancing backward. Thick Lips saw this and asked, Brother Sire, Brother Fan, aren't you heavenly rank? White Robe replied, Dalur, if you get a chance later, run quickly. After all, we 2 brothers dragged you into this. Once you get out, run straight to your continent or to Tranquil Town. The demon flower heard this and sneered, so loyal, valuing friendship and loyalty. There's no need to go to such trouble. None of you will escape. Black Robe and White Robe immediately unleashed the yin-yang polarity technique. However, it was immediately struck by the roots, neutralizing the attack. White Robe struggled to fend off the attack and exclaimed, the force is too strong. Black Robe immediately rushed forward and shouted, Brother, are you alright? Let me help you. But instead of helping, he skewered White Robe, saying, me, of course, I'm fine. White Robe was furious. How could this be? Your appearance. It turned out that Black Robe was a transformation created by the demon flower. After absorbing so many souls, transforming into 1,000 different faces has long become my instinct. Teehee. At this moment, both have been skewered. Despicable, to attack so treacherously. The demon flower laughed disdainfully. I cannot misuse my energy. I still need to deal with a higher realm. Furthermore, 2 individuals with interconnected hearts like you are very skilled at setting up formations. My base has probably already been destroyed by 70-80% by you 2. Anti led 1 EBFU looked at the scene and found it familiar. Plants, changing faces. No matter how I look at it, the soul-capturing wondrous flowers ability seems familiar. I think we have something like this in our sect too, don't we? Once he finishes absorbing these two martial emperors, it will be our turn. Anti let one EBFU thought to himself. This place seems like his domain. He can appear anywhere, at any time. If I use a difficult to withdraw blade attack and fail to suppress him in one move, then fall into a state of weakness, I will be completely finished. Then he asked the system, can the heavenly origin soul-suppressing pagoda trap this soul-capturing wondrous flower? The system replied, the soul-absorbing abilities of this soul-capturing wondrous flower and the heavenly origin soul-suppressing pagoda are similar. It's difficult for one to restrain the other. The most important thing is, you are currently inside his root system. Even if forced refinement were possible, all three of you would likely be destroyed. Thus, we can only rely on my two living treasures. But damn it, Ren Chan said, Sect Master, I feel like there's no way out here, while old G said, how could that be? There must be. Anti let one EBFU was completely fed up hearing this. Alright, these two are also useless. The system continued, I suddenly thought of something. Last time, after Toy Kai helped you block a fatal blow, his accumulated points met the requirements to join Ling Yan Pavilion. In addition, Changyuan Yunda constantly creates new cultivation methods, so his accumulated points are also sufficient. Adding Thanjuan and Dodo, Ling Yan Pavilion now has 4 people on the leaderboard. Congratulations, host, on acquiring 4 pavilion deities, activating the initial rewards of Ling Yan Pavilion, unlocking a personal weapon for the pavilion master, guidance over the realm,